Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to discuss a new get-rich-quick scheme that I have seen all over the internet, especially on TikTok, which of course is where most of the scammers are doing their business these days. And as soon as I saw this, I was so thrown off about it and knew I had to make a video because this definitely seems like the latest scam to hit the internet. So with that being said, let's just get into it. And I do have my little drink here. It's not an alcoholic beverage. I've got a little mix of kombucha, sparkling water, a little tiny bit of raspberry lemonade and some lime juice. It is so good though, highly recommend. I use a raspberry lemonade kombucha flavor. It's just so perfect. So I first came across master resale rights on TikTok, and initially right off the bat I found it very confusing. It seemed really scammy. People were making wild income claims, but the first thing I noticed was that I couldn't easily figure out what it was that they were even selling or doing, and I think that's kind of the point of the type of TikToks that they make. But I'm gonna play a couple for you here now just so you can get a full idea of like what it was I came across.
Husband, how do you feel 2 weeks in and we've just cracked 20k in 2 weeks?
If I could tell you how blown away I am, it's a freaking massive understatement.
So how long at work do you reckon you would have to work to create that? I reckon it would take us, what, a year to just save 20 grand?
To save 20 grand, with all the bills, interest rates, all the bull crap that goes with it, to save that, easy, 1 year.
So to say that guy was skeptical, is an understatement. I told him, look, I'm buying this digital marketing course. I just want to learn digital marketing. He's like, babe, come on, you've already spent 2 grand on a freaking affiliate marketing course that you hated and you didn't even do. But I'm like, no, I know I want to do digital marketing. Really, we're old school. We think that we have to actually go to work to create money. So for my husband to create this kind of money, and for both of us, it's like mind-blowing. So roughly 9 weeks ago, I bought a digital marketing course that comes with master resale rights, which means you buy the course and you can go on and resell the course. This course also teaches you digital marketing. So that's how I'm creating a passive income for now. And yeah, to say it's blown my mind is an understatement. Links in the bio.
I literally made $660 Canadian while I did my dishes yesterday, and that's all because of passive income. Yesterday I posted this video and showed you guys how I did it, and it's all because of digital marketing. I got the notifications while I was doing the dishes, so I literally stopped, pressed record, recorded myself doing some dishes, and I showed you guys the notification that popped up on my emails from Stan Store saying that I had sold one of the roadmap courses with master resale rights for $497 US, which is $660 Canadian. And that is exactly what passive income is. It's while you're doing other things. It's while you're not working, while you're sleeping, while you're out with your kids, whatever, and you're making money. Passive income is what will make someone a millionaire. It's what's going to bring you to a new level of income. The 2 best ways that I'm getting passive income is my digital products, my ChatGPT beginner's guide, my ChatGPT cheat codes, my mastering TikTok SEO. All of those are my own digital products that I sell on Stan passively and make me money all the time. And then the roadmap course with master resale rights that I promote that literally is making me 4 figures, multiple 4 figures every single day while I'm just doing daily things. And if you want to get started on this, you can go to my Stan Store and click master resale rights, or you can leave a comment or DM me for my payment plan.
Alright, okay, you guys are the best because I've been with this program for a week. I was writing an email this morning to subscribers that I got when I was with like the $7 whatever courses, and I was apologizing. I came and I'm doing this because I have a passion for teaching people to make money online. Beginners, how to get into this so you can have financial freedom, so that you can build a source of income that creates generational wealth. And guys, it's been a week, 1 week, since I got this all set up, and I just hit 5 figures in sales. 5 figures in sales. And this is life-changing, I'm telling you, and every one of those is a person.
That's kind of an idea of the videos that I was seeing, but a lot of them start off with these really catchy things, or these like sob stories as we just saw. But a lot of them start off with like how I made blank amount of money in 3 days, how I made $120,000 in a couple days, how I got to $300,000 in sales, all of that. And the issue that I have with that, a big issue anyways, is that there's never any proof of any sort of income coming in that's shown. And while yes, some people probably are making good money with this, I bet you a lot of them are just saying that because they're hoping to intrigue you enough that you will go and then buy it from them and they can actually start to make sales. Another thing I noticed when I started hearing about this master resale rights thing is that I had no idea what they were doing, and even after watching multiple videos about it, I still had no idea what it was, what the product was, what the pitch was, anything. I did not understand what they were selling, and to me that's a huge red flag if I can watch like 10 videos of something and still not get what it is they're trying to sell me when I know they're trying to sell me something right off the bat. I find that really scammy. And then the other thing I noticed is that when they started their page, they followed a bunch of people doing the same thing, and it seems like it's a little bit of an echo chamber where everyone who's doing this is also just interacting with and following with people who are also already doing the master resale rights thing, which that's really interesting to me because it seems like you always have to be selling it to a new customer. So if you're only interacting with people who are already selling it, I fail to see how you can broaden out of that spectrum. But anyways, the course they sell is called Roadmap to Riches, which it took me a little bit to figure out that there actually was just one course that all these people are selling. What you get is you do get the master resale rights. It is all one course, but what you don't get is a copyright, which what that means is you can't change the content of the course or the name of the course at all. You can add your own content and your own name to it. You could say, for example, Road to Riches with Kyla, and at the end you could put like your own content, or you could submerge your own content within it, but you can't change any of the base content. And the other thing you cannot change is the price. You can't lower the price, sorry. You can make it more expensive if you add your own content to it. So someone on TikTok might do Roadmap to Riches with Joe, and you also get my TikTok package within it of all these courses that I've made on how to market the master resale on TikTok. And then maybe Joe's gonna sell it for $1,000, but the base price, which cannot be changed, is $497, which is why you see, if you scroll through pages like Etsy or TikTok or really anywhere where you can find this content, even just like browsing it online, you see tons and tons of people who just have changed the color schemes, they've branded it, they've made it kind of aesthetic on Canva or whatever, and they're all selling it. And there's so many people selling the exact same course. So that's kind of what the course is itself. It's Roadmap to Riches. There are other ones too, but that's the #1 most popular one from what I've seen. And basically what these master resale rights is you buy the course. It's usually about $497. That's the minimum price it can be, and it cannot go lower than that. And you take the course and then you sell the identical same course because you have resell rights to it, meaning you have the right to post it for sale on your own domain and make money off of it that way. And you are selling it for, as they claim, 100% profits, meaning that as soon as you buy it, if you sell it and get one sale, you've made 100% profit back. But basically what it means is it's not like a commission payment, or you don't have to pay out to anyone. It's just like what you sell is what you get kind of thing. And the other big thing I noticed about the master resale rights posts is that they're all claiming to be making wild amounts of money in really, really short times. But a lot of them seemingly have next to no following. They're not getting very many views. They're not getting a ton of comments on these posts. And while that's fine, I'm not dissing that at all. I make posts where I barely get any views or comments. But it's interesting that you can claim to be making $100,000 in 3 days selling this course, but yet who are you selling it to if no one's watching? That's the part that I don't get, and that's what makes me feel like a lot of these people are not being truthful. It also seems like you would get oversaturated really quickly because they are all selling the same course. And then this is a picture here of how the master resale rights thing works. And it's funny to me because they're definitely trying to make this not look like a pyramid the best they can, but I'll put it up here. So it says you purchase a product with master resale rights. You sell basic resale rights, you sell the master resale rights, or you sell personal use only. So how that works is if you sell the basic resale right that says customer can only sell for personal use. If you sell master resale rights, you're selling someone the ability to sell it, versus if you sell regular resale rights, the person that buys it from you can only sell to personal use only. Meaning if John's here and I buy a course from John and I say I only want basic resale rights, he says okay, sells that to me, and now I can only sell it to people who just want to view the course, they don't want to sell it at all. That's my understanding of that. And then the end user receives no rights to resell, so they can only view the course and use it for its intended purpose of being a course. Then there's personal use, which would be me selling to Mary, and Mary can only view the course as a course. She can't resell it at all, it doesn't matter who it's to. And there's master resale rights, which is I sell it to Jessica, and Jessica can now resell it to people who also want to resell it. She can resell it to Tom, who's going to resell it to Joe. But it's essentially people that are just promising things that seem absolutely impossible, like that you're going to make hundreds of thousands of dollars within a week, and it comes across very pyramid schemey and MLM-y, honestly. So there's a few problems that I have with this. I mean, honestly, there's probably like more than a few, but one of the issues is that a lot of people who will buy this course don't know how to sell it. So they're buying it under the guise of resell this to your following or whatever, and you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars very quickly and easily with minimal work. And that is how it's being sold. Some people are saying, you know, don't buy this if you're not willing to put in the work, but then there are other people who are saying it's their side hustle. They did it for a day, they did it for an hour, whatever, and they made all this money. So the issue is that you're selling this to people who don't know how to sell things, and you're promising them that if they can sell it to people that they will make the money back. The other problem I have with it, which I think is very intentional, much like with MLMs, is that a lot of the people who are talking about this or trying to sell it online don't actually tell you what the product is, what you get in the course, anything like that. They leave it intentionally vague so that you have to either message them asking them what it is, you have to dig in for more information, you have to click their links, and they're hoping that that will translate into you buying the course, or at least if you message them, they're more easily able to talk you into buying it from them. To me, that feels really scammy as well. I mean, not technically a scam, I guess, because you don't have to buy it. It does come across as predatory, and very much like what we see with MLMs, where a lot of MLM companies don't want you saying what the product is because they want you to have to message them rather than to go find it for yourself. That way they can get paid. So this is kind of the same thing. If you just look it up online, you're probably going to go with the top link, which is probably the original Master Resale Rights Roadmap to Riches thing, versus going through the 10,000th person on TikTok to talk about it. I also find the way that it's marketed to be very reminiscent of what we hear a lot of the time with MLMers, because some people will argue with MLMs that they don't want to have to sell things to their family and friends. They don't like the idea, and a lot of the time MLMers will argue that, oh, you don't have to sell it, you can just buy it and enjoy the product. And I find it's the same thing with this Master Resale Rights Roadmap to Riches and things. People will say that you can also just buy the course and enjoy it for the knowledge that it offers. And that's true for sure, but my issue with that is that it is $497, and I guarantee you all of the information held within that course can be found on YouTube for free or through other people's courses that have just as much expertise and are charging a fraction of that price, because $500 is a very steep price. I also find it very sketchy the way this is marketed with unlimited earning potential, because again, that's something we hear a lot with MLMs, your uncapped earnings. You can earn as much or as little as you want. It's all about just like how much time you want to put into it. I don't feel like that's true, because at some point this market will become oversaturated. I feel like it already is. And much like MLMs as well, the act of selling the course is the business itself. So you're not selling the course. Like, yes, you are. Technically, you're selling the course. But what really you're doing is you're selling other people on the idea that they can also get rich selling this course. So yes, there is a product interchange. Much like with MLMs, there is still a product in it. But what you're selling isn't just buy this amazing course because the information's amazing. It's buy this course so that you can resell the course and also make $497 per sale on it. And it was really interesting as well, because I stumbled upon some inter-roadmap drama. I guess different communities have now started to form surrounding these courses and like who you're buying from, which course you're getting and selling. And it now seems like some of them are kind of upset at one another for saying to buy one course over the other. Another big one that I've seen a lot come up, so the number one most popular is Roadmap to Riches. That is the original course that is sold. But then there's another one that was Learn and Earn Profits Online, and that is another popular one, which is the exact same course. It's still the Roadmap to Riches, but the creator of Learn and Earn Profits Online added a little bit, and now people are selling that, and they're creating communities of whose package you're buying on TikTok. So let's listen to a few of those videos here.
What is Learn and Earn Profits Online? You might have heard about the roadmap, but did you know that there are different communities within the Master Resale Rights course? And what does that mean exactly? The original creators, Hannah and Zach, created this course with the intent of it to be owned and rebranded and resold, hence the Master Resale Rights license. Michelle, who started our community, took the roadmap course, rebranded it as her own, added her own logo, added her own colors, also her own additional modules and trainings, and formed the Learn and Earn Profits Online community, which, by the way, is at almost 3,000 members. Each community will offer unique things that are exclusive to that community, which only makes sense. That's why it's a whole new community. Recently, I've seen some posts from other marketers almost warning new people to make sure they join the OG community, and I think that message is super damaging. There should be no competition here. All communities are amazing, and they all offer a great deal of support. And if all of us are out here marketing this course as something that can be rebranded and resold as our own, and we're deterring new members from joining a community where someone has actually done that, they rebranded and they created their own community, then that's just hypocritical.
It's ironic that she says there should be no competition here when literally every time that any one of them sells the course, they're creating more competition for themselves.
I've had leads who wanted to join the roadmap over our community, and that is perfectly fine. I encourage them to do the research and join the one that is best suited for them. I would never pressure anyone to join our community. I want them to be in the community that they will thrive in. I have friends within the roadmap community, and they are amazing marketers, and we are constantly rooting for each other. In my opinion, you can't go wrong with any community, because what Zach and Hannah have established as a standard is a positive and supportive culture where people are kind, they lend a helping hand, and they're rooting for each other's success. And that has transcended into all the communities. I hope that clears up any confusion about the Master Resale Rights communities. At the end of the day, if you can't decide and you want the benefits that both communities have to offer, by all means, purchase both. It's still cheaper than that $7 course upsell.
Okay, so tell me that doesn't sound so MLM-y. If you replace her saying community with different network marketing company, it's verbatim what so many of them say. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. You can join any network marketing that feels good to you, blah, blah, blah. We've heard it all before. And also the dig at the end there was actually that a lot of people in the Master Resale Rights community have issues with the affiliate marketing community, and the affiliate marketing community has issues with Master Resale Rights. It kind of goes both ways, apparently. So let me know if you want a video on that, because I didn't realize. I always just thought affiliate marketing was like what I did. I signed up for Like to Know It, and I can link products that I like, and if people like them too, they can buy them, and I get a small commission, no extra cost to them, and that's literally it. Starts there, ends there, doesn't cost anything to sign up to Like to Know It. Anyone can join. They don't have to join under me. There's nothing like that. Whereas apparently on TikTok, the affiliate marketing community is completely dominated by people who are buying a $7 course, and then they're selling and trying to upsell people on that same course to a higher price course, and then they get commission or something. So let me know if you want a video about that, because I had no idea. I thought that by affiliate marketing they just meant like link stuff you like and that's it, which is what most people do. But yeah, so let me know if you'd be interested in that, because there's a whole lot of like drama in these digital marketing spaces that I had no idea about until looking into this video. But also, I will say, well, probably not technically a pyramid scheme, the whole Roadmap to Riches reselling program does give me pyramid. I'm on my third video of the day and I'm just not having a good time speaking. It gives me pyramid scheme vibes, because in a pyramid scheme, how it works is the early investors are the ones who make the money, and then they make money off of pulling new people in, but eventually that creates a bottom tier of the pyramid where there's no one new to pull in, so those people have lined the pockets of the people above them, and there's nothing more coming in for them. I'm getting that vibe here, because yes, while there's no recruitment technically in the Master Resale Rights genre of online marketing, and there's no true downline, because your profit is just your profit and Joe's profit is Joe's profit. Your profits aren't shared, there's no downline. So one person makes the course, they sell it for $497, and they sell you the rights to resell it, and they say, take this course, resell it, and you'll be rich too. And then that person takes the course, does it again, saying, okay, well now you guys buy this course from me, you'll be rich too, and so on and so forth. But the people that they're trying to sell it to are also selling the course, because it really is just like this one specific community that's interested in this, and you have to hope that people will stumble across it who aren't already in it. It will eventually lead to, which kind of seems like it's already happening, of that market being saturated and there's no new investors to go into it. There's only so many people who you can reasonably sell this to. So I would say, to me, this definitely is a scam. The course itself may not necessarily be, because you do get information from it, and like you are paying for the information in the course. But I will say, I personally would never pay this much for a course that you can't really see what's in it anyways, just because there's so much free and very cheap resources online that can probably tell you everything and more that is in this course. But also, in order for it to be a profitable business long term, you have to constantly have an influx of new people who you can market and sell the same course to. But the issue is that along with you, there are hundreds and thousands of other people who are also selling the identical same course. The competition already seems so stiff, but like I can only imagine that with every person that you sell it to, you're actually just creating more competition for yourself, which it doesn't make any sense to me how this could be a long-term profitable business. With Master Resale Rights, the issue is that there are no repeating customers, because once someone has the course and is selling it, there's no reason that they will go back to you and buy anything from you, because they already have the only course you're selling, and you also run the risk of them buying it from someone else because it's the identical same course. And on top of that, like every single person you sell to is lessening the pool of customers that you have the potential to sell to. Even if you compare it to, say, like selling a digital product or a course, like some people just sell regular courses, not resale rights, but just like a Pinterest course, say. If you make a digital course of your own, you might not have a lot of returning customers because once someone buys a course, they don't need to buy it again. It's a digital product that they can have forever. But at least with that, what they have is that they can only get your course from you if you've made it. Whereas with the master resale rate, the roadmap to riches thing, they can get that from literally anyone on TikTok who's posting about it, and it's the exact same course. So there's nothing personal about it. There's nothing that would make them go to you versus anyone else. And I honestly feel like anyone who says they're making a ton of money from this is either lying or they jumped in really early because the market's just becoming more saturated. And the other interesting thing that I have seen going on a little bit is that MLM reps, especially top leading MLM rep, are now selling this to their downlines by selling the course to them as a way to get better at digital marketing and saying that they can use that information in their MLM business. So basically these MLM reps, these top reps, are profiting off of their downline twofold, because not only are they profiting in the traditional MLM sense, but they're also now selling them this course that is not probably going to lead anywhere. Okay, so here we have a video from the creator. This is, I think her name's Hannah, and it was her and her husband that created this course. But anyways, so we have a video from her discussing how sustainable this is as a business.
The question at hand is, how is this going to be a sustainable business for someone just buying the course and reselling it over and over and over again on TikTok? Like, how is that sustainable? Number one, this is a business course you guys can have forever, okay? You download it onto your own device, you keep it forever. The content inside the course will last a lifetime because these are business fundamentals, content strategy fundamentals that stand the test of time.
Okay, but that doesn't answer how selling the course is going to be profitable long term. You're saying how long that the product lasts. You're not saying how long the business of selling it lasts.
Number two, can you have this as a product in your product suite for the entire lifetime of your brand? Absolutely. That's the point of master resale rights. You guys own it, right? But do I teach people and encourage people to sell this product and only this product for the rest of their life and the rest of their business life? No, absolutely not. Do I see people in the next 20 years just selling this product and nothing else? No. Do I teach that? No. If that was the case, then I'm not doing something right as the creator. Then my husband's not doing something right as the creator. That was not the point of building this product and attaching master resale rights to it.
Again, with this though, the issue is that you're not selling it to people who already have a repertoire of courses or products or whatever the case may be that they're selling. A lot of people who are buying into this are stay-at-home moms. I've seen a video of a teacher who was saying that she's hoping to make 10K by the end of summer or something like that. So you're not selling it to people with any business sense. And while yes, they get this course that might help them to develop that business sense and learn how to sell things online, ultimately you are selling this course, and everyone else who's selling this course is selling it to regular Joe Schmoes, and they're telling them that they'll make hundreds of thousands of dollars just selling this course. So while it might not have been your intention to sell it as that is kind of what it's become. And it's not her fault if that's how people are marketing it necessarily. Maybe it is a little bit, but like once it gets to a certain point, she is no longer in control of the narrative surrounding this course.
I don't know why we have this mindset in business that wherever you start is where you have to end. When we created this and decided to add the master resale rights to it, it wasn't because we wanted people to just resell the course for the rest of their life, okay? A lot of people need help on starting a business. A lot of people also don't have a product to sell. We just wanted to provide their first stepping stone, or help them get over the humps in their current business. So I'm going to leave you guys with this. It's not the master resale rights feature that's going to be the long-standing, sustainable business people have for 20 years to come. It's the connections that people make in the community and the network they build, because your network is your net worth. And it's the skills they learn in the course that can be applied to any venture they start in the future. And they're going to have thousands of people supporting them along their journey. It's the whole point. Love you guys.
So again, sounds super network marketing with the your network is your net worth. You're creating a community of people you can sell to in the future. It just gives me weird vibes. I don't know. And okay, so to the points as well that she's talking about, aside from the scammy lingo that was coming out of that post, basically what she's saying is it's not a sustainable business, and that she's essentially covering her ass by saying we never intended to be a sustainable business. But it's like a lot of people are selling it that way, so you may want to get a handle on that at least. So overall, do I think it's a scam? Kind of, yeah, it definitely feels scammy, and I think the way that a lot of people are selling it is very sketchy. And on top of that, it's definitely not a business that I would recommend anyone to go into because it's just not sustainable at all. And I feel like a lot of people will not have success with this because they're paying a lot for a course on the premise that other people will also want to buy the same course, but there's already so many people selling the exact same identical course. Hopefully this is somewhat informative, and if you were thinking about joining Master Resell Rights, Roadmap to Riches, whatever you want to call it, if you were thinking about doing that, hopefully this serves as something to at least get you to look into it a little bit more before making a decision on that, because I was actually shocked at the lack of information on how scammy this is that I could find. When I looked it up, I really only saw people in favor of it. Even videos that I clicked on that said Master Resell Rights is a scam, I would click on it and it was people in it who were using that as like clickbait and then saying, I thought so too until I started it, which goes to tell me everything I really need to know. So yeah, comment down below, let me know what you thought about this, or if you've heard of Master Resell Rights before, what was your initial take on it? And also let me know if you'd be interested in a video specifically about that $7 affiliate marketing course that kept coming up within this, and I will definitely cover that too if that's something you want to see. With that being said, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.